ladies and gentlemen, it's Mr. Amos Kester again. I'm back in my native attire. Don't worry, this is not a farm uniform. I know you've seen me like this in one of my videos, but I'm not making it a farm uniform. So today we are here in Abuja, somewhere around Jai. So we are actually installing a grass cutter farm. A snail farm, both the concrete pens, the greenhouse, and a fish farm here. So we're going to take you around the different units. So here by my left is a farmhouse where you have the security for the farm. So you can see the different rooms, and that's the gates, the entrance to the farm. So definitely one very important thing in a farm is security. You can have as many farm attendants as possible, but you need a security that will mount the farm during the night and during the day. Of course, everything that happens in the farm is recorded, so people are held responsible if anything goes missing. So this is the concrete pen. So you can see the way it is designed. You can see our water trench. This is actually done to prevent insects from crawling into the concrete pen. So we usually put chemical in this water, so any insect that is crawling from the ground that may want to get into the pens will first have to deal with the chemical inside this water. So the water goes around the entire perimeter of the concrete pen, so you can see the way it runs. So of course you've seen most of our projects like that. So these are the pens, and they are designed very well for the breeding and production of the snails. So these pens that are closed, we have not been attending to them. It's actually evening now, so we are about attending to the snail pens. So you can see this part that is open is where we want to start attending to the snails from. So we'll be attending to these ones, and once we're done with this part of the work, we'll move over to this part. So strictly for production, breeding, laying of eggs, incubating the eggs, and hatching the eggs. And of course we have the greenhouse standing here. So this is actually a new project. A lot of money was spent on this project. You can see how neat the farm is. Almost everywhere is completed. All of this has to do with money. So farming is not easy. Many people think agriculture is very cheap. It's not very cheap on a commercial scale. It's only a wicked person that wants to spend 100,000 and make 20 million out of it. It's not possible. Even nature doesn't work that way. But that's not to say you cannot start with 100,000. Of course, you don't neglect the days of little beginning. Everybody must start from where he or she is capable of. So you must not start with 1 million because somebody is starting with 1 million. So if you have 100,000, you can construct a pen of 100,000. If you have 1 million, you can construct a pen of 1 million. Well, of course, the work you're seeing here, a lot of money went into this project because of some of the adjustments we needed to make. So this is the greenhouse. We're going to take you through the front part, and this is the waterway for the greenhouse, so it's not yet ready. So this is the way it is. You can see it's neatly built, and here we are at the entrance. So we just brought in the loamy soil. You can see the wheelbarrow inside there and the shovel. So we're going to cultivate inside here. You've seen the ones that will grow a lot of vegetables. You've seen the ones we are also stocking already. So we're going to open the ground to bury the pipe for the sprinklers, so it's going to wet itself. You just regulate the sprinkling from outside, and everything inside here will start pouring water. So the whole place will be moistened for the vegetation to take shape. We'll fertilize the soil and all of that. So before you know it, in 2 months time, this whole place is going to be green. So the young snails that are produced from the from the concrete pen will be moved into the greenhouse for proper nursing. So they tend to grow faster and bigger in the greenhouse because it's more like a natural habitat. There's a wider space for them to roam about. So that is why it is designed like this. So the breeding, the production of the eggs, we do all of that on the concrete fence, and the young snails will be introduced here. So they will remain here, grow big until you sell them off from here. So that is the whole idea of the greenhouse. So you can see how neat it is. We've done our business. So we'll take you now to the fishery part. Of course, you've not seen any of our videos on fish farming before, but you are fortunate to see one today because we actually have a mixed blend of fish and snail on this farm. So we'll take you to the fishery part. So these are water tanks. Water is very important in any type of agriculture you're going into, whether it is crop production or it's animal farming. Water is the primary thing you need on the farm, because everything that happens on the farm moves water, goes through water. So these are the tanks, especially on a fish pond, a fish farm. Of course, you know, fishes don't live on land. So here are the ponds. We have 6 giant ponds that can each contain 3,000 fishes, and the ponds are well secured. So you can see this is our water wastage. So once you open this, the water runs off. Once you lock it, it remains, and we introduce water through these pipes. So these are some of the ponds. You can see we've actually covered the ponds for security purpose. It's only the person that is managing the ponds that has the keys to the fish pond, though this is quite small comparing to the size of the pond. So we're going to tell the carpenter to make an adjustment to make it a bit wider so that the feeding will be a lot easier, and also going in and out to harvest and sort the fishes will be a lot easier. So we actually put this for security reasons, and basically when this was covered we were also not around, otherwise we would have used a net. So do not use this just in case you want to do yours, because with rain coming on top this, after some time it's going to rust. But the carpenter didn't know that, and questions were not asked before this was done actually. So that's why it is like this. So we always tell you what to do and what not to do. So it's not because you're seeing it on the video now we must tell you to do it. No, if it's wrong we tell you it's wrong. If it's right we tell you it's right. So this is wrong. It's supposed to be a fishing net. The reason why you're covering the ponds is simply to ward off birds. Birds are predators to fishes. You might have 20,000 fishes on this farm, but by the time you harvest the fishes, you may be lucky to have 5,000, 6,000, and you think someone is selling your fishes. Sometimes, of course, that may be the case, but not all the time, because if you expose your ponds to bird predation, they will pick out all your fishes. So that is why we cover the surface of the pond with nets to prevent birds from coming in. So that's the way it's been designed. Of course, this project has been completed before we're bringing in this video. Subsequently, maybe when we are really ready to show you more series on the fish farming, we'll show you how the ponds are being constructed. These are 9 inches blocks. Concretes were poured inside the blocks and casted properly, so these blocks can remain like this for as long as you can imagine. So it's a solid job that has been done. So these are all fish ponds. So we have 6 of them here. So like I said, subsequently we'll bring you more details on construction and management of fish farms. So we're going to cut off this video at this point. Once again, the location for the farm is I don't know exactly where it is, but it's around Jai. I don't live in Abuja, so okay. So you can hear the address is being given by Next Jai by Next supermarket. So that's where we are. Of course, I travel a lot, so don't expect me to give you the exact address of the farms. So until we come your way again, keep subscribing, keep watching, and we appreciate all you've been doing, your comments and all of that. Of course, the owner of this farm also saw some of our videos, and she was very excited and invited us over to set up this for her. So I just told that our farm is also going to be on the internet, so people will also watch our own farm the way she has been watching people's farms. So it's really interesting. Farming is nice, but it's capital intensive. That's the truth. A lot of persons may tell you farming is cheap. No. On a commercial scale, it's capital intensive, but you have to be persistent in everything you do. You have to be patient. You don't have to bump into something and run out of it. You have to take your time, consult, talk to experts to get the nitty-gritty of these things. And not many experts will tell you the truth anyway, because they want you to invest by all means. But when you invest wisely, you also invest a lot. So we have a lot to say to you as always, but we're going to say goodbye for now. God bless you. Just in case you want to reach us, the number to call is +2348068525032. God bless you and bye-bye.